All right, good morning. Welcome to Calc 2 test review here. So we'll go ahead and do a couple of problems. I'll do one at a time, kind of the way I used to, so it keeps it short. Speaking of which, let's go ahead and take a look at that. So this is going to be, we're trying to figure out value of x so that this geometric series will converge. So let's go ahead and write that down. So we've got the sum n goes from 0 to infinity. Be careful about the endpoints here. This is x minus 2 raised to the n over 3 to the n. Let's double check that. Yes. And for a geometric series to converge, this thing to the n power has to be less than 1. So what I really want is n minus, or x minus 2 rather, x minus 2 divided by 3, all raised to the n. I want this x minus 2 over 3 to be somewhere between -1 and +1. Go ahead and put the equal signs there because we don't really know yet. So we're going to go ahead and solve this inequality. So we're just going to multiply both sides by 3. So we get -3 less than or equal to x minus 2 less than or equal to 3. Go ahead and add 2 to both sides. So we have x less than or equal to 5 less than or equal to greater than or equal to -1. So that's my at least first pass at this thing. Now we have to go ahead and test our endpoints. So this is the first step. 2 is test our endpoints. And anytime you're looking for like radius of convergence, this is the kind of thing that you usually check out to do anyway. So this is, you may look at it and say, I don't need to do it for this one. Like, I guess not for this one, but most of the time, you kind of need this step is to check the endpoints. So what happens if x is -1? So we'll go ahead and we'll say we have -1 minus 2 over 3, all raised to the n power. What's going to be -3 over 3 raised to the n power, which is -1 to the n. This is going to be -1 plus 1, -1 plus 1, -1 plus 1, dot, 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 dot. One of the jokes about adding up all of the natural numbers is that you end up with -12. There's a logical fallacies with that, so that's not the way this works. But so this is not true. Don't write this down ever. So this is going to diverge at this point. So we can get rid of our less than or equal to sign here, strictly greater than. The next thing we're going to do is plug in 5 because we have to check the other side. Just because one side worked doesn't mean the other side is going to work, or just because one side fails doesn't mean the other side is going to fail. So you have to check both. So we're just going to get 5 minus 2 over 3, all raised to the nth power. 5 minus 2 is going to be 3 over 3 raised to the n. So that's just going to be 1 to the n. So that's going to be 1 plus 1 plus 1 plus 1. This is also clearly going to diverge. So the radiuses for x here are going to be -1, x greater than, what was it, 5? 5. So that is the values of x for which this series will converge. Okay, thank you very much. We're going to go on to the next one, so I keep it short. Thank you.